Gerbil. Yeah, stream is working, I guess. I think it was my extra external keyboard. The macros were screwing everything up, so I'm not going to resize the brush with the wheel, even though I should be able to. If I leave it alone, it seems to be okay. I'll just resize the old-fashioned way. So I changed the order of the way I'm doing things on this picture. I put in the shadows from the lighting first, and then I'm going to do the forms, and then I'm going to do the colors last, just to see what happens. And also so I could post an image on Instagram earlier in the process too. It's already up there. What about sound? Are you picking up the sound from the computer like you were before? Gerbil, yeah, no problem at all. I was away for a while. I had to put the dogs down, get something to eat twice, so like I said, I wasn't in any hurry anyway, but it's okay. It's all good. It's better, huh? So I think all that popping was an indication that something was going wrong. Too bad I can't do the wheel. It's weird because when I was using the wheel on this external keyboard thing. What is it? Tartarus 2? And it was working before. So I don't know why it's going all wacky on me. So this is tedious stuff. Sorry for all the tedious stuff. Well, that's weird. I thought I turned that back on. Well, I got to turn my security back on. One more slowdown. I think I wasn't meant to stream tonight. tempted to use the damn wheel to resize it. I have been to a couple. They have one every year. Like I'm in San Diego. Escondido is... Here, let me turn down the music. This song's always a bit loud. So San Diego has one every year in Escondido, which is just like a half hour north of San Diego, 15 minutes north of where I'm at. So I go to that one every couple years. And I've been to the one, there's a big one up in San Bernardino that I've been to like once every 10 years. So just a couple. I'm hankering to go to a good one. The one in Escondido is actually going on this weekend and next weekend. This weekend I'm too busy, but I think I'll go next weekend. How about you, Emotep? Been to Renaissance Fair lately? I bet it is. I wish I could travel abroad and go to some of these bigger ones. I think Texas and Arizona have huge ones, right? I'll have to check my calendar, because I'm supposed to have these on my calendar. No, not everyone dresses up, at least to the ones I've been to, but all the ones who participate in it dress up, and then you do get some visitors that'll dress up, but most visitors are in civilian clothes. You know, I wish, like not the ones I've been to, I wish they were more authentic like that. What about you, Gerbil? The one in Texas, is it more authentic like that? With roasting pig and drinking mead? The ones I've been to have a beer garden and fast food, so it's not the same. They have a roasted turkey leg. That's the closest that we get to a roasted pig on a spit. But yeah, I wish it was much more authentic. That'd be cool. There's a brewer in San Diego that makes mead, so when I'm in the mood for mead, I track them down, get their stuff. I like mead. I mean, what's not to like? It's a sweet beer, but good stuff. Nice and strong. Comes in pints. Lots of drinking and cigars and smoke. I always thought it'd be neat to create a tavern that somehow, like if we didn't have to worry about hygiene or clean clothes or whatever, but somehow made everyone dress up the part. So you're actually kind of role-playing every time you go to this tavern. I don't know if people would dig it or not, but it always sounds like a neat idea. Yeah, it should be pipes. Pipe smoking weed. Yeah, the tobacco would smell like probably pipe tobacco, right? I mean, it kind of depends on what they're grabbing. What they choose to smoke. I always chuckle when I watch Lord of the Rings and how they are oohing and awing over the pipe weed from the Shire, because you know it was pot. They're getting stoned there. That's why the rest of the world's all like, yeah, we love the pipe weed from the Shire. Yeah, nowadays. I don't know, is Texas legal for smoking marijuana? California is now, so I'm sure it's going to be ridiculous next time I'm there. But there's always the smell of weed lingering. Yeah, plenty of rats. Just like it was in California before it became legal. As long as you weren't too obvious about it, no one cared. What's going on now? It's always at this moment when I have to ask myself, why didn't I do freaking borders? Because I wouldn't have to go through all this stuff if I was inking in borders. Hello, Falling Up. I was wondering if you were going to make it by tonight. Thought Might be catching some Z's. Yeah, that'll be cool. Stick it in chat. What are you up to tonight following up? It looks like me. Self-portrait. So I think get the main clip. So now the rest will go by a little bit faster. Mr. Bogu, how are you doing? It does have two heads. This is a death dog, and instead of doing a traditional like German Shepherd or Labrador type head, I went for pugs or something puggish. So yeah, having fun with this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I own 2 pugs, and I wouldn't say these look like my pugs, but they definitely influenced my choice of making pug heads. You need pics of my pugs? Let me see if I got some around. I'll put some on Discord. But we got Gerbil's pictures of her Renaissance Fair stuff coming up in Discord, so I'm going to take a look at that in a second. So just this evening I said, wow, how lucky I am not to get a troll. Yeah, so I was just saying this evening it's good not that I haven't had any trolls. So don't break my streak. Be nice. I'm glad you like the art. I'm glad you're visiting. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's what I get for saying. Don't even know how to make this work, so it'd take a while. Yep, he's banned. How could that happen? Yeah, that's the joke, right? But it's ironic that I said, oh, I haven't had any trolls. I said it in another stream, and then I get my first troll. I wonder if he joined Discord. I admit I'm not used to it because everyone's been so nice in here. I don't want it to get toxic at all. Well, only Bob, but he's never around anymore because he's always busy doing stuff. So Gerbil, I'm looking at the photos that you did for the Renaissance Fair stuff. Yeah, that's looking really cool. Sure looks fun. Yep, cool, cool. I'll let it roll off me, but I'm actually very pissed that asshole came in here. I didn't mind that he was making a crack that the art looks like me because, you know, some people try to have sarcastic humor out right off the bat. I'm like, yeah, let's roll with it, see what happens. And then unfortunately he had to get abusive to someone he doesn't even know, never even met. I don't know why people like that exist. Yeah, but they're just, this is why it's confusing to me. It's like there literally is no point to it. You know, it might be something if he was put off by something you said or whatever, but he just came in here and was going to be an ass. I don't know why anyone would bother. That's why I don't understand the world. Oh well. I mean, I won't let it get to me too much, but it still pisses me off. Yeah, we had Bob banned that guy from my channel that one time. The guy that came over from Joby Door's channel. And so this is the first time I've actually banned anyone. Oh well. I'll remember him forever. No, I'm not a virgin. I think I'll go ban someone else. Who should it be? Don't piss me off. And don't insult my friends. So I'm doing all this other stuff for a couple reasons, because I said I was changing my, I'm changing the subject. I was changing my process this time. And I did shadows first, I'm going to do forms next, and colors last, because I don't know what I'm going to do in colors, to be honest. I want it to look a little bit more painterly than my past stuff, because I could just do all the fawn color, because my pugs are fawn colored, and call it a day, but then I think it'd be kind of boring. So I want to have maybe some special effects or something going on too. Yeah, you know, at the time I was trying to be like neutral, you know. At the time I was trying to think, yeah, Ark, you missed some jerk here. Start off just sort of like, you know, started off passive, aggressive, abusive, and then just was set off really, really fast, like just way too easily. So I banned him. Is that a new term, a gremlin? So a gremlin is sort of like a baby troll. That's pretty funny, actually. You actually did, and I think it was you. I blame you, because I think it's very ironic, and I'm kidding around, but it's very ironic that you and I were just talking about how I never get a troll, and tonight one came in. So I banned him. My first banning. I'm sure it's not you. You came from Gerbil's channel, right? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they feel insulted to be called a gremlin. Yeah, you're not even a full-on troll yet. You're just a gremlin. Yeah, Ark, that's what following up said is you know, it's a sign of my, you know, I'm making it, getting attention of the trolls. Yeah, see, yeah, of course, right? If they don't piss you off, then it's no fun for them. And honestly, if he had left following up alone, I would have tested the waters a little bit longer. But he's picking on following up right away, so, you know, that's not cool. But isn't it funny how talking about it tonight and then it popped up? I even was thinking about that. It's like I don't want to jinx myself and manifest someone coming along my stream and being a jerk. But there you go. There you have it. Maybe I should manifest something else. Because I feel like I have manifested things lately, like almost eerily. I wonder if I should... Yeah, I've been streaming and haven't gotten $1 million anytime lately, so maybe sometime soon. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Talk about donations. I did, but I went big. I went big. $1 million. Manifest a ham sandwich. You know, Ark, you're pretty close, because before I started streaming I had some ham, so maybe you're onto something. But it wasn't a ham sandwich. It was sort of like this creation I made. It was technically a quesadilla, so it had cheese and it was in a tortilla, but it had a slice of ham. It had a buttered chip pickle, so that's sweet, and then mustard and ketchup. So might sound gross, but it was kind of good. So I had 2 of them. Yeah. It was good. I was like, yeah, you know what? This could be my own private recipe. Alright, Ark. Do you like Ark better? Because I always like saying Circa LaRue, but everyone else calls you Ark. So you prefer Ark. Following up, now you gotta go eat. I'm glad you came in here long enough just to get your appetite teased. So next time, instead of a pizza party, we're going to have a tortilla party, and everyone's going to say what they put in their tortillas. That would be interesting, because we could see, and it would be very cool if somehow we all had the same ingredients, and like some person A says, oh yeah, this is what I'm putting in mine, so we'd all put that stuff in ours and try it out. That would be cool. Pizza tortillas, yeah, see? I am a bad influence. What's the word I want to look for? Everything I touch decays over time. Yeah, I want to have, I don't know how to do this. I want to have a stream where like multiple people can be streaming, and it'll work a bit like Zoom, but we'll be streaming, and like, so I would share my stream with everyone else, and somehow it'd be like FaceTime or something. But I don't know how to make that work. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Or something yeah, but multi-stream, well, I mean, we would all share our individual streams. Yeah, I was thinking about the squad feature, but that's only for, what do I want to say, partners? So affiliates don't get that option yet. So I have to have a whole lot more followers before I can do a squad. But maybe I will do, maybe I should get Zoom, because I could stream the Zoom interface and then just hook up everyone into it, because their face cam or whatever could be shown on the Zoom, so we would all see each other. And I know it is stupid, right? But that's what I was told, because I was going to try the squad feature, But someone said no, it's only for the partners. You know how it is. They'll do it for partners first, and after a while, they'll let affiliates do it. Yeah, your favorite famous streamers. They maybe bring it to affiliates. I think eventually they'll just have to. Why would they not want to? Unless it uses, tremendous amount of internet resources, or not internet, but their network resources. There's no reason not to. It's a cool feature, and everyone would love to use it. I have to remember to keep drawing. So I'm going to turn off the shadows while I'm working on the forms, so that I'm not influenced by the shadows. But I have to select my reference. There we go. Why is there that circle right there? Isn't that funny? Just doesn't make sense. But I'll try it anyway. I'm afraid to use the buttons. We'll see what happens. Alright, they're working. Oh, get the wrong brush. Oh man, steak and potato with fried rice and peppers. That's sounding good. Who else was hungry? It's falling up, right? What are you going to eat? I think you need to turn off the eyes. Where did that happen? Where is that? Key light? Yeah, that's where it is. Eat. If you're hungry, eat. What to do, what to do. I have to remember it's forms. Forms, not shading, not true shading. I love bagel bites. Haven't had them in a long time, but I love them. You know what I could eat all day? So this is the poll. Everyone tell me what you could eat all day, even though you know it's not healthy food. Like, I could eat pizza rolls all day. Those Gino pizza rolls. Those are just too yummy. Another one for me would be a root beer float. I could suck that thing down all day. Pot stickers, awesome. Pot stickers are so much fun to eat. Fried chicken. Is there a place that you like fried chicken especially well, or do you like it homemade? What's your favorite? What's your pleasure? Another thing I would eat is sausage. Man, if it weren't so fattening and bad for me, freaking I love greasy sausage. Kelly's and Eric's. I've never even heard of them. Too bad they're not here in San Diego. Well, sausage. I used to always get pepperoni, but I realized I'm kind of bored of pepperoni. But I like pepperoni. I've been working at the Domino's for a couple months now, and they've got this pizza that is like fettuccine sauce, Alfredo sauce. It's Alfredo sauce with chicken and extra cheese and maybe spinach. God, it is freaking so good. Venison hot links. You know, I haven't had venison. I would like to try venison hot links. Is venison a lean meat? Is it lean like buffalo? Probably is, right? Kelly's is a Texan place with a huge serving size, and your fiance makes amazing fried chicken from his mom. That sounds kind of gross, eating chicken from your mom, but I know what you mean. Recipe. Or his mom makes the chicken and you go grab it. Very lean. Lots of white-tailed deer. Where are you at? Are you in Texas as well? Turning cog. There. It's her recipe, okay. Wisconsin. Do you like your cheese? Cheese is another one that I would eat all the time. I hope that was a good oh God. Dun dun dun. Yeah. You have more beer selections? this auto saving? Kind of froze on me. Oh, just froze up on me. That's weird. Is Pabst Blue Ribbon from Wisconsin? Yeah, it does an autosave, I think, every hour. And I usually know when it's coming because it'll freeze on me. But right now I'm getting some freezing up and it's not saving. So I'll save just to be safe. No, I wasn't saying it was a great beer, but it's just a name I remember from my childhood. I used to live in Virginia, and I just remember hearing Pabst Blue Ribbon. I think I saw commercials. Hey, Tavastri. Eating fajitas every day? Yeah, you know, fajitas with good meat, that's good eating. If you got a good cut of steak in your fajita, oh man. Now, Houston, does Texas in general have Tex-Mex, or do they have more traditional Mexican food? They sort of have their own style of Mexican food, right? All right, understood. I don't know what my last meal would be. I don't know that I like anything so much that I would consider it my last. The last and best thing I could possibly eat. Taqueria El Nopalito. Tavashri, I think that's the first time I've heard that you were in the States. Where are you at now? I might be completely off whack here, but you're in Europe, right? I like buffets. There aren't too many around here, but I like them. I like the variety. I take it back. We actually have lots of buffets because we have lots of Indian reservations and they all have buffets. So that's where I usually go. You probably did mention it before. It's just my memory's not so good. You worked in Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi. Yeah, and then in Houston. Okay. Give me enough time, I'll ask you again. It happens. Well, I'm convinced you can eat whatever you want on diets. You just gotta be careful, right? Well, I take it back. There's lots that you can eat. You just gotta make sure the portion size is super small. If you're on a diet, if I'm on a diet, I try to eat a whole lot of fiber, way more vegetables than I might normally, so that when I have a cupcake, I don't feel so bad. Doesn't really wreck my system. I've lost weight. I'm the lowest I've been in, I don't know, 10 years. You guys will watch me get skinny this year. Yeah, we'll see if it keeps going. Tell you one thing, working at Domino's and when I'm closing every night feels like a workout. So I think that's why I've been losing weight. Because I do burn off a lot of calories there. I think I'll start blending this, see what it looks like. Blendy time, blendy time. I don't, but I'm sure to get tired of it. Like, to me, it's all still new. And then if we have a pizza that's, you know, kind of blown for the night, I'll take a look. Most of them I skip. Like the cheese pizzas I skip, pepperoni I skip. If it has sausage, I might have a piece. If it's that, now that I know about that, what sauce was I just saying? Alfredo sauce? Yeah. I'll have that for sure. So I have to be careful. But I'll have one piece. But I do take plenty of fiber. and I drink a ton of water during the day, so my system's flushing out all the time. So seems to be working. I've been eating that way for the past year. I'm 208 today. I was 230 a year ago. It's not a huge amount of weight, but it still counts. I think resisting the pizza will become easier too, because after a while you sample them all and you know what they taste like. And bottom line is, if you're around stuff too much, you'll get bored of it. Like all the people that have been working there for a while, I never see them eat any pizza. So you just know they got tired of it years ago. It's a really quiet track. What's it called? Mountain Pass. I'll turn it up a little bit. So it's more of a ambient sound than soundtrack. You know, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. So that's the honest answer. You know, I don't feel like I get that energy boost that other people say they get when they lose a lot of weight. So I probably haven't lost enough weight for that to take into effect. It's more of a physical reaction, not physical reaction, a noticing things change. Like my shirt's fitting a little bit better, a little bit looser, a little bit straighter, that kind of stuff. But in terms of, do I feel healthier? I can't say that I do yet. The one thing I noticed about me when I started gaining weight is my gait, as in my walk, changed. So when you're carrying that much weight, that much extra weight, just the way you carry it kind of has to change. So I think as I lose weight, that's what I'll notice changing, is the gait going back to normal. What? I don't want that. Who left? Oh well. So is this ASMR style ambient sounds putting everyone to sleep? It's pretty relaxing. You feel better when you fast? Yeah, I didn't eat hardly anything yesterday or today, and I felt pretty good, like I didn't have to have food. I've heard others talk about the benefits of fasting. How long do you fast? How long of a time period? You do intermittent fasting? Yeah, there's one guy online. I don't know who it was. I don't know if he's known to be a faster or whatever, but he was saying how he fasts, 16 hours? And he pretty much just does one meal a day. Been doing that for years. And he was a healthy looking guy. Definitely fit. Looks like he goes to the gym. Forms always look so cool. What's it gonna look like with the shadows? I love it. I love drawing. I love how it brings it to life. It just changes it. That kills it. Yeah, it makes dinner that much better, right? Because you appreciate it. It's going to be some kind of power, so it's going to be a special effect. Because death dogs are supposed to be magical in some sense, or at least demonic in another sense. And I didn't want them to be cute pugs, so eventually it'll be more glowing eyes, like they got power coming out or something like that. Right now I know it looks like little butterflies, but it'll be cool. Trying to turn it down a little bit. it'll represent a monster for the D&D cards. So all of the creatures that I've done so far are going to be Dungeons and Dragons playing aids for dungeon masters. So they may say, hey, you're faced with a devil dog, and they'll slap down this card so that the players have a visual reference. And then on the back I might put the monster stats. I think I will. So yeah, that was the plan from the beginning, is a playing reference for Dungeons and Dragons. And if that never comes to pass, it's just a practice drawing. But I do have a plan. You ever get a spark of light out of the corner of your eye? like for no reason. I have a door over there, so you can see where I'm pointing. I have a door over there that's closed, and there is a metal door handle on it, and I saw a spark of light, almost like a reflection off of it, but there's nothing moving in this room. There's no reason for it to do that. So I don't know if it's like a little artifact of my own vision or what. I don't even think there's any bugs in here. Weird. Yeah, it could be. Could be the lights flickering. Whatever the most logical answer is probably what it is. It's kind of weird to me that I saw anything at all. At least it's not those annoying crystal stairs. What are those? I've got those all over my vision. I call them floaters. Little pieces of the back of your retina that break off and create squiggly lines in your vision. Yeah, I got tons of those. Floaters. Oh man. Good night, Emotep. Thank you for sticking it for so long this time. Appreciate the company. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer myself, so it's good timing. Might just blend this pup face a little bit and call it a night. Bodie, hey there, how you doing? You gonna watch Endgame? Not Endgame, yeah, Endgame. Avengers Endgame. Yeah. I wish I was seeing it on opening night, but I have to wait till next Tuesday. I don't really have time till Tuesday. Yeah, I hope it's at least as good as Civil War, Infinity Gauntlet. Basically, at least as good as the other Russo movies. But I'm totally excited for it. I'm pumped for it. I think it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I always enjoy them too. Even if they're bad, I still enjoy them. But the Russos seem to make them very interesting. Like, I still think Civil War turned out to be one of the best Marvel movies. And I did not predict that to happen. I've been fine. Working a lot of real life work stuff. I try to stream as much as possible still. So it's kind of hit and miss. But I'm definitely going to be doing the game art with that fellow and his game. I don't know if I told you specifically. I've told some folks. So I'll be doing some game art. And it'll actually be very similar to what I've been doing. So it's creatures that are going to be in the solo adventure game, but they tend to be fantasy creatures, and they're all derived or inspired by Dungeons and Dragons creatures anyway. So yeah, basically there's an image or two. There's a couple images that are on the the monster queue list that I should do first, because people contributed to the stream especially to get those monsters done, even though it's not a commission per se. But once I get that list done, then I'll start mixing in creatures from the game. So, you know, for every creature I do in the game, I might do like 2 creatures in the game, 1 D&D or something like that. Just mix it up. Or I'll try to repurpose them, multi-purpose them, because there's a couple of monsters that sound exactly like D&D games. So it is going to be fantasy. It's sort of going to be, it's a tabletop game. It's going to be fantasy based. It'll sort of feel like a Dungeons and Dragons module, but it's meant to be a solo quest. You're going to pick, I think the plan is you are going to be a rogue, and you have to figure out how to get through all of the traps and stuff that's holding you back. There will be some monsters, there will be some encounters, there'll be some treasures. You actually will improve your character as you go. So like the quest is actually going to be pretty hard for the first time you played it, but you'll get experience. You can apply that experience towards your abilities, and then pretty soon you'll be better equipped to do the quest. So sounds like fun to me. Sounds like a game I would play. So I'm excited about it. So I told the guy, yeah, I'll do the art. Yeah, it's unique to me. I guess there are other solo quest games out there, but the guy who's designing the game, you know, has designed other games. I don't know that he's designed anything that any of us have heard of, to be honest, but he definitely seems passionate. He seems knowledgeable. He seems to understand game mechanics, because everything that he's described to me sounds like balanced. So I think he's really good at coming up with a game mechanic that's balanced, a little bit unpredictable, but not out of hand. So he sounds like he's got his stuff together. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And when we get closer, we'll be looking for alpha testers to try it out and see if they like it or not. But part of my contribution is to promote the game while I'm drawing the art. I go, well, that's easy. I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens. So it's still really early, but in a couple weeks we should have sort of this, not even alpha stage, but just sort of the bare bones of the game, so that people can see what it's really going to look like, get an idea of the mechanics, that kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty exciting if it comes out, if it pans out. Because I've always liked the idea of doing game art for a small game company. I think I'll do some blending now. Oh, the magic of blending. Well, what about you, Bodhi? What have you been up to? I saw that kit you posted on Instagram today. That was looking really cool. Is that for your Patreons or for whom? Yeah. Gotcha. One of these days I'm going to have you commission and draw some of my characters. I don't have the money right now, but one of these days I'm going to do it, just because I like how different your renditions are to anything that I would do. So I think it'd be really interesting to see. Trying to keep working hard and making sure I make money. Yeah, I know, right? Figuring out your new book. Cool, man. So tell me about your book, because I don't remember that, to be honest. I didn't know you did stories. So what kind of book is it? Maybe it's not stories. We are doing a story. See, that's cool. Can I zoom into this? I can, okay. And I don't know if the resolution is going to redraw. Doesn't look like it is going to. Oh, pick your path adventure. So that's kind of similar to what we're doing too. Because your decisions will influence what your path could be. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, there'll be more dice rolling. It'll kind of be like Dungeons and Dragons for one, but it's more tabletop feel than anything else. Oh, that's cool. So you said another book. So have you done one of these already? Pick your path things? How do I get access to them? Through your Patreon? I'd like to check them out. This will be the first big one. They're physically little books. Yeah. Snow Quest. That's cool. It's cool. I like your art in it and everything. Alright, I'm going to save this link here. €6. How much is that in dollars? Like $8? And then how about the, do you sell your books at your conventions? Your Pick Your Adventure books, do you take those to your conventions as well? Very cool. And they sell? It's a neat product. That's the main thing you sell. That's neat. I need to do something. I'm going to start doing shows next year. I got to figure out what I'm going to be doing. And I got to start committing and getting ready for it too. So many things I want to do. Oh, that's cool. I did that a couple times in high school. I had this pre-designed tower quest, and I knew all the rooms and I memorized all the rooms on purpose, and then I went around to folks and said, for $25 you can take the quest. And there's like 4 or 5 people that kept giving me quarters to take the quest, and every time they took the quest, you know, they would get a little bit further. Worked out pretty cool. And they really enjoyed it. And it surprisingly, it was a lot of people that did not play Dungeons and Dragons, but they enjoyed the little mental quests that I set up for them. So I thought that was an interesting dynamic, or an interesting surprise. I also get super excited when I hear of any artists, you know, selling stuff when they go to the shows. Because I always wondered if the shows were successful or not knowing. Sounds like for some artists it's very successful. Other artists, you know, they're getting by, growing a little bit each time. So it's very encouraging. It makes me want to go do shows even more now. If I could just figure out what to bring with me. Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure that it's like if I don't make any money, I don't care. So, and I totally understand. Like, I would not expect to make money my first show, to be honest, unless I got really lucky. And I don't seem to be that kind of lucky guy, so I don't really think I'd make any money anyway. But I would be pretty damn happy if I broke even for the show the first time out. That would be, I think, a really big accomplishment for me. I felt like I was going to show the stream something tonight. I forgot what it was. Yeah, good table layout, good signage. Just like any trade show, right? They need to know what you do before they even come to the table. Because if they can't figure it out, they're going to pass you by. It's pretty rare that someone will be like, so what do you do? They need to know. And then hopefully that's what they're looking for and they won't walk away. I was talking to a fellow last time I was streaming. I could look up his name. I can't remember right now. I'm going to check see if he's Coyote. Blinded Coyote. I think that's his name. And he was telling me that he's been drawing like furry trade shows. He goes to furry trade shows. So basically they're anthropomorphic focused. And he says he's been doing good. Making money. Like $30K a year. Just from his shows. Like, damn. Yeah, there's a big market there. So that's what I mean. That's why I have to decide what to sell. Because if I can come up with an idea and I love drawing it, I'll be home free. I'm always kind of worried that, you know, the stuff like my art style, it's fun on Twitch, but I wonder if it would even sell at a Dungeons and Dragons trade show. Because I have to assume, you know, there's just really top level artists at a fantasy show like that. And even though I'm getting better all the time, I'm not quite at that level. So I wonder if people would enjoy my stuff or not. Yeah, right. It's a very passionate genre of art fan, and I'm not that big into anthropomorphic, So I don't think that's quite the thing for me, but man, that many people love it. Maybe I should grow into it. So. Yeah, I'm trying to make my style a true style, right? I'm trying to make it at the same level as the artists that I admire, but in a way that's done differently so that, you know, it's just me. When people see it, they'll be like, oh, that's that guy. I know who that is. Even if they don't know me, they'll know me by my art. So I got to figure out how to level up my art too, because it's, again, I've been super happy with it, happy with my progress, but I still feel like it's not quite there, you know, it's just missing something. Aside from obvious skill that I have to still build up, but the art style that I'm drawing it needs something. It needs something to take it up that next level. Bam! Turn it up a notch. So, my first show, unless I screw things up, will be here in San Diego next year. A couple months ago, I went to that small show here, San Diego Expo, not the Comic Con, but it's a smaller one, and the tables are only, well, it's $25 for a half table. I would want to buy a whole table because I think some of the artists were pretty damn cramped sitting at half tables, so I would spend $50 for a whole table and then take my stuff there, see what happens. But it's more of a comic book convention, so that's another thing. It may not be quite the best convention for me. I think I want to go to a fantasy, or better yet, a Dungeons and Dragons convention maybe. Look at the forums. I just love doing the forums though. Looks cool. Here's what it looks like with shadows. I don't have any flats yet, but I should put some flats in. I wonder if I can do a real quick flat. Multiple. Deselect. I was already selected. It is, so I can just go here. And the base color, I don't know, it's gonna be something like this. Very yellow. That's a hard light on top of forms. So that doesn't really help me much. Why is that looking like that? That's weird. So how many shows are you going to go to this year? That's right, I have to go outside. Command Shift I. Goes inside. Here's the flats. Alright, I'm gonna stop there for the night. It's 2:45. I gotta get up in 6 hours. I see Bodhi still out there following up. Tavastri still lurking. Gerbil still lurking. Turning Cog is still there. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's fun work. When I get more colors in, everything will stand out more. So Turning Cog, since you're new, if you've seen the images that have been in the lower left corner, that's all the stuff I've done before. But if not, you already follow me on Instagram. So yeah, you can check the stuff there. Yeah, I bounce around a lot too. Alright, so good night guys. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at. But yeah, I think I'll take off. I probably will stream tomorrow around noon my time. So if you're around, I'll see you then. So good night.
Actually, I'm gonna add an extra $1 million to that thing. What's up, Mr. Pike? How you doing, man? Good morning. Evening. Top of the evening. I really wanted to get this sun somehow in here. I gotta figure out how to get the sun in these morning streams. I didn't really anticipate doing a stream like this just because I missed last night. I'm kind of catching up. I gotta get my Russell Sun in here. Playing Kosar. Kosar. Is it the same Chaos Art? Chaos Art? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Holy cow, Freemeister. He repelled all the forces. Howdy, howdy. Howdy diddly. How's your stream? Boom! Nailed it. What's up, Charcoal Gerbil? Howdy. How you been? Well that's lovely. Thank you. Let's see what kind of, I'm assuming you do some art as well. Oh, wow. Very cool. Do you have a place you store your art? Okay, Instagram or anything like that, Chaos Art? Love to check out your stuff. Dungeons and Dragons characters and monsters mostly. That's what it kind of looked like. It's getting tired.